Welcome guys back to some Sonic Frontiers mods. So in today's video I wanted to show off the Supersonic mod, and it is really cool. It just lets you activate him wherever you want. You can also use Supersonic 2. So yeah, definitely recommend checking this one out. This is one of my favorite Frontiers mods. It's just a blast to like just fly around. But definitely I don't recommend using it for when you're first playing the game because it's definitely OP, but once you beat the game it's just fun to mess around with. You can just go down to the water. But I wanted to tell a couple stories from the trip I went on. Now the first one, the first day I got there, the friend's house I went to, he has like a pool at his new house, and it was so we went in, and the thing is on the plane ride there I wore like these shorts that basically just work as swim trunks too, so I went in and I accidentally left my phone in my pocket, and it turned back on for a second and then just powered off. And then the screen was just fucked up. It was not great. Luckily, his dad had like an old phone that hadn't been used for a while, and my SIM card was intact. So I just used that to talk to my family for a little while. But yeah, no, that was first day making some great plays. But yeah, and a couple of one other thing, on the way back, well, on the way there, since I'm under 18, I just had to use like an ID. And like I got really lucky because my ID got there earlier that day, like earlier the day that like my flight was. So I was really glad that it got there in time, and it worked to get there. But on the way back, they checked my ID and they said this is a fake ID. And I was like, what? I went to the DMV. I'd sat there for a long time. You're telling me it's fake? Like, is the DMV giving out fake IDs now? And apparently there's now like this new fancy ID, and he said, "Oh no, it's just not one of those fancy IDs," which I think is really stupid that they call it a fake ID if it's not one of their new fancy ones. So I thought that it was so dumb. But I got really really lucky. I had also taken my passport with me, and it was 1 year expired. No, it was like less than a year expired. So they took that, and I mean I was really lucky that they let me through. I mean I'm sure that they would have realized I got there like with that ID, and I mean they would have let me through eventually, but I got so scared. And and also like directly after that, while we were on the trip, we went to like this mall, and my friend, one of my friends, Shaked, he bought this thing called a Tomaton. And for any of you who don't know what it is, it's this Japanese instrument, where it's this little guy with like a little slider bar. I'm not sure exactly how it works, but like you squeeze him and he makes a sound. And we were buying it for like another friend, and and at that same mall, I found like a really funny. It was like a Freerun U2's plush, so I bought it, and and the Tomaton thing, it flagged their metal detector scanners, and I see why it did. But then he went straight to, oh, it's the plush. So he starts like assaulting this poor Freerun plush. It was so funny. This dude, he was like he was really going at this thing. It was crazy. But yeah, and on the way back, it was like a 6 hour flight, and the friend I was going with, like when we were going back, he like the whole time before the trip, he said, "Oh no, I don't fly. I don't sleep. I have a hard time sleeping on planes." Bro slept the whole 6 hours back. I didn't sleep for a millisecond, and at the end, I was completely fine, and he was dying. So that was, I don't know, but yeah, I told a lot of bad stories from the trip, but I had a great time. So yeah, but that'll be it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and goodbye, bon appetit.